What's picking me here when I go on here? I think it's stress. Anxiety, press up state. I'm having loads of phone calls, emails, messages now. People are starting to use these methods, that I've come up with over the last couple of years, and it's amazing to see. And I'm so happy that some of you are just getting the first night's sleep for ages. It's brilliant, absolutely. And I know that feeling. of going 3 or 4 days without any sleep one time, having nightmares of being chased. They're the worst ones, they are. And you suddenly wake up and go, oh my god, it's not real, but it feels so real. Hate them ones. They proper stress me out. Now, I used to get anxiety. I used to have to run out of the house and go in my back garden. And I looked at different ways of doing things, because what's going on inside your head, something's triggered one of your senses. Breathing, touch, hear, smell. Something's triggered. That's what it is. It's something you hear. A person's name can trigger it. A place, that kind of thing. Or a smell, a coffee, a latte. So imagine if you've had bad things happen at work, at school, in your home as a child. Anxiety is always triggered by a thing. So, for instance, when you come to something that you're scared of doing, it triggers your fight, flight, or freeze. Because what's going on is you're in a monologue, but it's actually you're in a cinema in your brain. You're seeing yourself have an accident. So your body is just doing what it's told. It doesn't. Your brain hasn't got eyes. So whatever's put inside of it, it's being told something's going wrong. You're giving it. Okay, so yeah, you can put the music on, you can do all these other things, but it developed something called the anxiety action drill. Okay, and it's triggered. Let me just see if I can flip this round. I can't because I'm thick. So everyone can see that there. So they're the anxiety action drills, and it's triggered by fight, flight, or freeze. I use it all the time when I'm coaching. It's a grounding technique. So what you've got is, you've got to get yourself back on the ground. So you use your senses. You see, you breathe, you see, you touch, you hear, and you smell. So the first thing you've got to do is, for example, see the tree. But you've got to breathe before you say it. So it's see, breathe, say. Now, see car, breathe, say car. See cloud, breathe, etc. Now what's happening there is you're getting a grip of your breathing, because you've gone into panic mode. Your body is now suddenly going, oh my god, it's going wrong. And that's what happens. As soon as your body says you're in the shite, your heart starts pumping fast, because your body needs to save itself. So it then produces testosterone in order to throw the punch, in order to sprint that little bit faster. And you're feeding that with what your brain, remember, it's got no eyes, it only goes off what you send it information. So thoughts, your thought process is creating an image, and your brain's going, run away, run away, run away. Okay, so going back to there, 5 things that you can see. Okay, then it's 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and finally, the last thing, when you've got through all the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you get down to the most thing you cherish in the world, whether it's your child, your wife, your husband, something that unconditionally loves you, okay, that's not going to trigger anything. If it's a teddy bear you've had since you was a kid, okay, and this is what this is about, taking back control. Everything we're talking about every single night is loss of control. PTSD is about an image getting in your mind, hyperventilating. For instance, someone thinking, I'm dumb, I'm useless, I'm worthy, because they're seeing it in the mind, and the body starts to go, yeah, you are, you're shite, panic, 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 and then it just goes pear-shaped, and we do silly things. Okay, so you've got to get the control again. So it's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go back to the video, press pause, print it off what you want to do with it. It's so successful, this method that I use. I use it with children, I use it with soldiers, I use it with actors, I use it with members of parliament, I use it with, because imagine a child's got the most high pressure job in the world, okay? It's being told off someone older than that they're right or wrong, and you imagine the negative effect of a grown-up saying to you, you're wrong. You're not used to that. Okay, and there's different ways of explaining that. I've seen some amazing ways and some terrible ways. Okay, imagine in the military all the time. It's just, you either get an amazing boss or you get a turd boss. And that's unfortunately. So we develop these things, and then you go back to places, operational tours, something bad happens, and suddenly that image is stuck in your mind. And in order to get that image, because it's coming to your mind, you've got to say to it, nope, And when that image is in your mind, it takes you back to the moment. It takes you back to the anxiety. Your brain kicks in and says, oh, we're back in Afghan. Oh, we're back in the streets. We're getting battered. Go into anxiety mode. Fight, flight, or freeze. That's why you get the palpitations. That's why you get the loss of breath. Okay, so fight back. Okay, it's that, right, whoa, hang on a minute, it's going wrong. I need to do something. Right, 5 things I can see. Right, I can see the wall. Wall. Bin, etc., etc., etc. All right? There is no pill for this, because the problem is the pills become dependency. Cannabis, the amount of people I know who can't sleep at night to use cannabis. And then the problem, people use cannabis, or they'll use coke, and it takes them up. So then they use cannabis to bring it down, and that's it. You know, you'll be awake for 3 days if you're taking some some cocaine. No drams at all. All right? So you've got to think to yourself, I'm going to take a pill that's going to do this anyway, so I can't do it myself. Because your dependency, like alcohol, your life's going pear-shaped, it's a load of crap. If I have a drink, it slows me down, it makes me feel great, and then I can sleep. Well, you won't, because alcohol stops you going into REM sleep, all right? Get on top of it. These are tactics. You've all learned how to, you can all read and write, you can all ride a bike, you can all sing and dance because you've learnt it, okay? And the reason why we love doing things like singing and dancing, it makes us feel good, okay? These techniques will make you feel amazing, but you've got to fight back, all right? And at the same time, just because you're going through the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tell someone. I'm in an anxious state. Why? Right, go outside, do your 5. Tell them you've got your 5, okay? Do you know what everyone does when they get stressed out at work? Oh yeah, I'm having a fag. No, you're not. You're breathing. You're breathing. You're going outside and breathing. And some genius has told you that smoking cigarettes does 2 things. Keeps you thin and makes you unstressed. Because all you're doing is going... You're taking deep breaths. All right? Do the breathing anyway. Okay? Imagine you got them little sweets we had as kids. Okay? Take it in. Have a pen. Take the nib out. 1, get off. It's like when something goes off, escape it, move away, go through your drills, okay? Anxiety action drills. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, touch. No, say, touch, hear, smell, think. And you have just batted every single thing that caused you to go into anxiety. All right, team? So this is doable. And pick up the phone. I'm getting so many messages, so many phone calls of everyone saying, it's working, Chris, it's working. I know it is, because this is not sympathy. This is when I went, wibble, and that was it. But they just kept giving me pills. I'm like, I don't need it. I want to fix it. And I fixed it, all right? And every single person I've worked with, we've fixed together, all right? 100% success rate since 2011, 2012, okay? Because I came up with these plans and thinking, it's so easy. The waiting lists for psychologists and psychotherapists and CBT, they're huge because everyone's struggling. Yeah? Imagine if you went to class every single morning, every time you went into work, and everyone in work said, okay, I'm having a bit of yoga this morning. What? Yeah, I'm going to chill out. Go sit outside and meditate. No way, I'm getting paid for this. Yeah, because I need you in that brilliant, emotional 100% zone to smash it. Okay? If you're a boss, change the way you do things. If your people are off work, whatever you're doing is not working. So what have you got to lose? Okay? Those people. If you've got people around you going for a fag break, go for a breathe break. Yeah? Get on it. I am just going outside for some oxygen. What? Well, he's going out for some nicotine, so I'm going out for some oxygen. Oh, okay. And just stand there next to him. Do smoke rings. Look at it. Who cares? All right? Look at it, but an happy tit. All right? Come on, team, and smashing this. The response for this is amazing. This is the Cheshires, this. This is absolutely the Cheshires. Come on. For those that know that what it means, fantastic. If you don't, you're a Cheshire by proxy now, okay? This is how we win things together, all right? You will never win anything. A boxer has a coach. A golfer has a coach. Everybody's got someone behind them smashing it all the time, okay? And that's us. Oh, shit, I've got to do press-ups. Find something to do press-ups now. And all these people stopping on that number, 12 to 7, 36. I forgot what I'm on now. Come on, winners. Stay alive.